camera. We tilted it. Darn. Okay, here. Ah, shucks. I just got this all straight. I should have used the remote. Come on. That's close enough. All right. So now, where is the remote? Okay, so what is it? All right, so now, okay, so, come on, wake up. No, go home. There we go. So now, all right, so today is 15/18. Camera focus on that, maybe back here. It's that date, all right, see that? It's that date. Okay. 2020, and here I made a video yesterday about this Toshiba BomBeat RT-SX3, and today I just repaired it, and this is the first picture of when I took it apart. All right, so open with that. And so there it is as I've, okay, so that's full screen. You can see that full screen. Okay, so here it is as I've taken it apart, or I separated the one speaker, okay. Looks like this. I want to point out it's got some, anyway, that's looks like that, okay. So it's, I couldn't get this very much cleaner than that, but anyway. Alright, then this is just the one back speaker. It's a peak input, a 13 watt, 3.2 ohms. It's also about a 4.5 inch speaker. Again, just another picture with still with some of the packing stuff on it. Alright, it takes 8C batteries. It's got a rolled voltage selector there, figure 8 thing, line in and out, microphones left and right, no remote control, and then it's got your phono jack speaker, your release, your batteries going there, that's your other thing, and then there, well, I'll show you about that in a second. That's the bottom, okay, so like takes, that's what it is, takes 8C batteries, okay, made in Japan. That's on the bottom, because anyway, and that's the front of it. Again, this is missing. Okay, this is missing. Oh no, don't do that. This is the little switch thing that's on here is broke off right at the base, so there's just no way of fixing that. You can take a flat tip screwdriver and tap it up or down or whatever channel you want to put it on. But I didn't buy this to listen to the radio. I bought it for the cassette deck. Alright, now here is the little piece that came in the cassette deck I failed to show in the other video that I made. Alright, here's this end, there's that end, okay, here's the back, battery compartment, it's got some kind of serial number, I don't know. Alright, this is, you know, don't remove that screw unless you're taking the antenna off, okay, got that? Alright, this is just a picture of the back with a flash, that's all it is, just so I know where all the whatever. Okay, and then here are where all the screws go, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And then just an inside picture after you take, now the belt was broke, so I had to finagle it by taking one of these and one of these right here and running it around inside, behind the cover to get the door to unlatch. Okay, I didn't, you know, that's how I did it. Just in case you know, I used something like this. Right, come on, get out of the way. Right, so now here's the latch for the cassette deck door. Just so you know, you have to lift that up. So I got my little thing and I pulled it into the door and got it in there and pulled it up, and I was able to release the door, because when the belts break and the heads are up, the door won't open and people break the doors all the time. And here's a tab. This right here, that white tab, that's what you're trying to release from, okay, just so you know. Alright, here's just the inside of the door again, okay. This is the, what is this? This is just a flash picture, okay, so not much to see. Well, I can point out that the, here is the switch. Well, I should have taken that thing off when I took the picture, but it only has one microphone, so there it is, one mono microphone, okay. You're not recording anything stereo with your voice, but you can record with your voice. Alright, and then, see, I didn't take it off, but that's a little clearer picture of that. Anyway, who cares? There it is, just another picture of the inside, okay. And it's just 2 screws to remove this, and that's what's underneath there, okay. So, and then here is the motor with, you know, tar on both pulleys. Can I get any closer? there you go. Is that tarry enough for you? Okay. So moving back out, that's just underneath there. Alright, and then here's just another flash picture. You can never take enough pictures. I took this picture far away so I could see where these 1, 2, 3 screws are to be able to remove the deck. Okay. And that's under the deck. 1, 2, 3. This is the recording bar lever. It just sits on this. It just sits on there. There's the bar for it. But anyway, this is the underside of the deck. No belts. Okay, you can see the remnants of the dual. It just has one pulley here, but there's also another one drives this pulley here, and there's anyway. So again, the inside of that, just because I could. Another view, and then here again is the the tar on the motor. It was easier to remove the motor and this little thing here, which is held in by a clip to get the motor out. Okay. Here's another view of the bad belts. This has still got the the belt on that, and then of course the bad belt on the flywheel. Okay, so it took a long time to get that clean. All right. Then here is what is here? This is just again the back side with you can never take enough pictures. It's a 9 VDC, even though it's a 12 volt system. It's a 9 volt motor, CCW. Okay, it means counterclockwise. Okay, no date code on the motor. Moving along, there's just the bottom. You can never take enough pictures, so that's what the bottom looks like. Okay, and then here's what this end looks like. So that's the solenoid for something, and that's just the tape deck. It does have an AC powered erase head for those that are interested, and let's see here, there's just a close-up view of all that, and don't know what I can show you there. It's just okay, so there it is. And then underneath, after removing the flywheel, the flywheel drives a gear, which is, I'll show in another, well, you can see the gear right here. The flywheel goes in that hole and it drives this pulley and it drives that pulley, which do independently things. Okay, so just two screws to remove. You don't have to remove that screw. There's no screw or anything, just the ground. Okay, and here's the flywheel cleaned and out, and the pulley cleaned as best I could, and then this still has some stuff on there, which I eventually got the rest of it out. Okay. And then be mindful of the washers. One goes at either end of this, of the flywheel. Okay. And then once again, just there's still more of this black stuff. You got to get all the black stuff out. All right. And now here, I replaced it with. I used this belt, an SCX 7.4 for the secondary, and I used this belt, which is about, almost 3.5 inches for the main belt. I just wanted to point that out. That's what I use for the main belt. I use that for the secondary belt. You have to turn your head sideways to see it. Okay? And then this is where I cut all my belts, so I spread it out, so there it is. Alright, I was doing this late at night, 22:09 at night, yesterday. Here it is, just with new belts on it after I finally got the belts all in, and anyway, just like that. And just trying to show you a picture of how the belts route. So one goes on top of the other. You have to put the flywheel belt on before you put that one on. And here's another picture of the same thing. So just a little bit better or different or whatever, but so there you are. That's what it looks like. Okay. Then this switch here is okay. That's broke off. You can still put this switch cap cover on, but it's too short. I don't know. Just that's a picture of that one. This is a picture of the, okay, I finally took the, this is the AM, FM, shortwave 1 and 2 switch. The switch works, okay, but it's broke off at the base, and the only way you're going to fix this is by getting a whole nother switch, okay, so there it is. I'll let you see a good look at that. It'd be hard to pay to get that repaired, okay, so You can reach in with a screwdriver and tap it down with your finger if you really got to change the channels. But me, I'm going to leave it on FM and be done with it. I'm never going to change it. Okay? So, and then here is just, I had to take the thing out again. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. This is how you adjust the speed. This has an access hole. You put a flat tip screwdriver in there. This is after I put new belts in, so I had to adjust the speed this way. So you get your jeweler screwdriver. That's what that is right there. And you stick it in the hole right there. Okay? And you rotate it left or right, depending, to get the motor to operate at the correct speed. Okay? That's how you do that. And then, yes, I got my fingers dirty putting this thing all back together. Just, you know, that's all that is. This is the materials I used. I used denatured alcohol to clean the heads. I used a can of air to blow off stuff. I used Goo Gone to try to get rid of the goo. And I use Puretronics contact blender with lubricant. Gotta have lubricant. Okay? So that's why I took that picture. And then here I am trying to get, again, that that mark off of there. I just couldn't get it off. Right? Here's, now this looks like to me someone tried to glue the switch cap cover on, and they got the glue on the outside here, and I'm not about to try and sit here to try to scrub that off, because I'm afraid of scrubbing off the markings here. So I left it as clean as I could get it. And here it is outside picture. Just, I got it cleaner, but it still looks like that. So if you can get over that, I'm over it. Okay. Now here, as I had it all together, I noticed that these right here were, the RCA input jacks were loose. So I put a dab of solder on both of them. Put on that one there, I'll show you that in a second. So here I got my soldering iron and solder. I'm not touching the board just yet, but just to show you I'm actually going to do that. And then here I tapped, I point into it. Let's see if I can get my finger into it. So here, yes, I dabbed over all those points which are all closest to the RCA jack on this end and on this end, just because I could while I was in here. So got some more solder on there to hopefully give it a better, because those get jammed on and jammed off every time you remove the speakers and such. So, and this is just the underside of the speakers. It's a 5 watt 3.20 ohm max 7 watt Toshiba speaker. Okay. And then this is the actual measurement tab like that. So I think it's a 4.5 inch speaker. It might be a millimeter off or something, but that's what it is. Okay, it's a pretty big size speaker. It's got a little tweeter, flat tweeter. And this is another underside picture of that, a little hole for that. So there it is. Okay, and then back together, all working, and I'm done. So now I'm going to try and move the camera. Let's see, wait, let me first, okay, I can wide out this one, alright, so wide that out, alright. Everyone looks like, okay, wide out. So now, I have a Facebook camera going as well, so let me see if I can unzoom. There we go. Oh, good. Yay. I did that without failing, so now I'm just going to point it there, and I'm going to point this camera to here. Okay, so now I got these 3 boxes out here just to show you the size difference, and that's all. This is a, what is this? This is a JVC PC70 that I repaired. I'm not going to play it, I just wanted to show you it's got a 5-band equalizer. This has a 4-band equalizer. This has no equalizer. It just has bass and treble. And the issue with this one is the works perfectly, just the power switch is broke. So I made this. Well, it's got batteries in it. Look at that. Well, again, I'm not going to, oh God. Right. Well, I'm not going to play that, but that does work. Let me turn that off. There, now it's off. Okay, so let me just want to let you see that. Okay, so this somewhere. Okay. And then here's this. Now, I've got it, let's see here. So if I hit, it's got one touch recording, so let me hit the 0, and as you can see, I'm recording as I'm talking to you here. So this is, what is today? Can you see that in this camera? Yeah, you can. So this is, what is today? I can't remember anything. It's 14 June 2020. I'm talking to a Toshiba BomBeat RT-SX3. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over to the radio and let you record something off the radio. I started at 0. I did hit the thing, right? So there's that. I'm going to tune the radio a bit. So we're going to put it back on tape. Go back to me talking, and we'll just hit. Where's stop on here? Stop. Rewind. Stop. Did I go back to 0? Close enough. So you hit play. Can you see that in this camera? So this is, what is today? I can't remember anything. It's 14 June 2020. I'm talking to a Toshiba BomBeat RT-SX3. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over to the radio and let you record something off. See nothing? Started at 0. Runs on batteries too. So. Let's hit stop on that. Lastly, I want to take a couple of music tapes, just so you know that, you know, if you record something on your own tape and then you play it back, it will sound great. But if we take a tape like this, which is new order, and we hit play, and then kick that out, and put this in here, okay, like that, and we hit play. That was the wrong side, but that's okay. Okay, that's enough of that, and that's my review of how I repaired this. Hope you enjoyed. I gotta go turn all this stuff off. Alright, so I'll take this outside and make a video of it later. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Yeah, just so many things to work on. Alright, so say goodbye to the Facebook people. Goodbye, Facebook people. Alright, bye-bye.